Trying to fix you guys. We're going to do it with that. Good morning. How are you guys doing? It's Brandy Michelle with Michelle Rising. I hope everybody's doing good. Sorry, I haven't been on here in a minute. These shifts have been very hard for me. Pluto went retrograde. Venus is going retrograde. I think Venus already went retrograde. I'm not too sure on that. But there is many thing changes. There is offers coming in. New paths are being printed for you. Pluto is about endings. Pluto is about death. Saturn is also as well going into retrograde. Saturn's all about karmic ties. It's also connected to Capricorn. Capricorn energy is very, very grounded to me. It's like they don't have a care in the world. Very free spirited people. So there's new offers coming in. You got the Queen of Cups here. You got things changing very abruptly. They're showing me the Tower card. Page of Wands is here. That's what I took the picture with. I didn't even know it was on the bottom of the deck. So something's changing. I feel like you guys are picking a new path for yourself is what I'm hearing. Yeah, you're taking action. Yeah, okay. So you guys, we're laying the burdens down. We have really worked with our angels. We worked with our guides. We worked with things that we needed to work with to get to where we are, to grab the abundance that is coming in towards us. We're more shifting in more into the 5D level. Yesterday, my son actually showed me a video on 2012 when everybody thought the world was going to end. I was explaining it to him. He was like, well, it's not the same thing, but it is the same thing. The Mayan calendar actually only projected up to 2012. That's as far as they could see. In this video, something about they found God's eye, and whenever they found this, the whole world was going to be destroyed, or the whole world will end. Well, my son was like, I think the world ended, but we just time loop. We hit a time loop, and now we're living in a parallel world. So, you guys, a lot of things are changing. The way that people are thinking, the way that people are seeing. My son even was like, Mama, I believe in God, but I'm not sure if I believe in the Bible. And I was like, son, yes, there's things that is hidden from the Bible. That's why you got to do your research. There is a creator, though. There is a God. All right, so you're working with your angels. Angels are coming in. Angels are coming in. Things are changing rapidly. You may even be needing, people may have left your life. People may have not seen your worth, and you just like, look, I'm done. I'm moving on out. There's a new start coming in. Union is happening within myself. I'm balancing my masculine and my feminine energies is what I'm hearing. I'm allowing the angels to come in and help me put these burdens down, help me work on myself, help me gain that confidence that I need. Archangel Raphael is what I'm hearing. He's helping me manifest. He's helping me use that magic within inside me. He's helping me figure shit out is what I'm hearing. He's helping me balance that divine feminine, that divine masculine, so that way I can balance out and I can really gain hold of my consciousness and move forward on my spiritual path. What it is that I've manifested, what it is that I've came in to see, what it is that I am changing about myself. So we're going to grab some cards from, this is the love deck, but I'm asked to do the love deck. So, but it's like your new start is here, and take this energy as you will. If you feel drawn, see, number 33. We're opening. We're opening the door. We're using that key. We're unlocking new things about ourselves. We're unlocking new abilities for ourselves. And again, this is something that we've manifested, something that we've been waiting for. This is also pink and blue card, boy and girl. So really balancing the masculine energies, those things that are going to be more intimate with yourself, be more in tune with yourself, be more joyous for yourself. That's what's going to bring the stability that you're wanting in. The moon phases is what I'm hearing, is what's going to help you bring in that change. This is also the card 32. The next card beside it is 4. So this is a sign. This is synchronicity for you. 11, spiritual awakening. You may not be wanting to hear the things that you're wanting to hear. You may be overlooking your guides. You may be not stepping into your true power because it's not time. I feel something about timing here. Divine timing is at work, and things are going to change. This is also the to me it resonates with the new moon. We are working with the fate, the cycles of the moon phases is what I'm hearing. And I think we're in the 11th phase of the moon right now, or we just moved into it, something like that, the 11th cycle. So we're actually ending a moon cycle year, if that makes sense. And I know that doesn't, because we just started Pisces, but it's different. The moon phases are totally different. So We are changing. 5 is about change. It's about bringing equality to ourselves. You may need to be choosing a path. Which way are you going, dude? Which way are you going? Sitting there looking pretty, though. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like there's a message coming in. All right. I'm going to switch to love for a minute because on the bottom of this deck is a sun card. And right behind it is a 9 of cups with a 2 of pentacles. Okay, so you guys maybe need to make a decision. Empress, rebirth, 3 of cups. Okay. So if you guys are looking for love, I hear that song, looking for love in all the wrong places. You guys need to balance out yourselves, rebirth yourselves, transform yourselves. So that way that happy wish can come in. You can have that reunion. You can have that celebration that you want. But you really got to make a decision. You got to balance things out so that way you can make the decision. Yes, you are going through a hard-ass transformation. Yes, you are balancing things out for you. Yes, you are gaining your crown. Crown is also known as corona. That is what we're going through right now. So to me, the crown and corona, I feel like that's government based. I don't know anybody personally that is sick with the corona. I feel like it's a media thing to jump off fear, and whenever fear did not happen for the people who are very evolved, then that's whenever they sending out these murder hornets. Imagine that. All right, so work. If you're worried about your work, and this could be a work reading, just put the energy however it fits in your life. If it doesn't resonate, there's many more readers out here. But this could be about work more than it can be about love. So some of y'all remember this. Some of this is on your work. That wheel is changing. You are bringing in a new opportunity for yourself. You're allowing Saturn to destroy your karma. You're allowing I don't know if Saturn and Pluto are going to have some kind of conjunction. I don't know. I don't know a lot about astrology. I guess I need to learn, since apparently I channel in through planets. But there's something happened between, yes, they're both going to be retrograde, but something is going to happen. Something special is going to happen between those two to allow you to start fresh, to allow your karma to turn. So we are having karmic endings. Every year we have karmic endings. Every year Pluto goes retrograde. Every year Saturn goes retrograde. So karmic endings are happening right now. Sign those contracts, make a decision, and move on next is what I'm hearing. Move on next. Quit fighting with yourself. Quit fighting with yourself. Too much conflict. Too much pain. Allow yourself to receive these messages and downloads with a 7 of cup. Allow yourself to fill yourselves up. This is also Venus in Scorpio. So I don't know where Venus is retrograde, what zodiac Venus is retrograde in, but it's time to fill your own cups up. You're never going to be able to bring in that true divine counterpart, whatever it is that you're wanting, unless you allow yourself to fill yourself up. And that's what this time is working on. That's what's going to bring in your new start. This is also Pluto and Venus are going to do something as well. It's endings in karmic relationship, endings in love ties. Venus is about love. So there's endings in loves. You guys may be going through divorces. You guys may be walking away from toxic boyfriends. You guys, we just got out of this quarantine, so that has had a lot of endings happening. You're seeing that this person's not for you. Too much arguing, too much fighting. And now you're walking away from that. You're allowing yourselves to fill up your cups. And it's going to take you into this huge celebration, what it is that you've been waiting for. Pluto is watching all the way. If you guys see that, Pluto is around water with the sun there. So Pluto is bringing in your new start. Pluto is bringing in your sun, but you got to allow it to happen. This is going to be a rebirth. You may feel this transition very, very hardly, but it's going to be okay is what I'm hearing. See, the 5 of swords with the King of Swords. It's like you're cutting off all that conflict. You don't want that conflict in your life anymore. You said, fuck it. I'm ready to evolve. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to gain my wings and fly. I'm ready to be the spiritual teacher, the spiritual leader that I need to be, to focus in a new direction, but so to speak, at 9:22. Yeah, see, 3 of Wands. I manifested this path. I'm taking this path. I'm grabbing hold of that flame, and I'm grabbing hold of the divine, and I'm grabbing hold of that consciousness and allowing it to come through me and balance me out, so that way I can carry out the visual needs, the audible needs that I need to help you guys or to help whoever else. I just seen the Ace of Pentacles, you guys. So just know that there is new starts coming in. There is a turn in the wheel is what I'm hearing. Only you can take this action, though. I feel like your guides are standing there with you, and they're like, look, this is what it is that you've got to do. This is what it is that you need to be focused on. You guys need to pay attention to this. Pay attention to this. Allow yourself to evolve. This is also air sign. I'm hearing air sign, so air sign may resonate with you in some way. Aquarius. Nine of Wands. It's time to put the burdens down. That's the second time this thing came out in this reading. Just unconfirmed. Nope, 9 to the 10. So put them burdens down. That's what nines are to me. Nines are completions, but put them burdens down. Also, Nine of Wands is being guarded. It's also being tied up, but it's time to conquer yourself. It's time for that Kundalini. I'm actually seeing the snakes here, and the way they say the snakes come out the top of your head, and you got to cut them off or whatever. For the healing, for the Kundalini. Kundalini is snake energy. So you guys got to allow that Kundalini to activate, to awaken through your body, awaken those chakras, so that way you can really put down the burdens and allow yourself to move forward. And I hear Aquarius very, very strongly. I don't know how Aquarius resonates with you. This change may have happened at the end of Aquarius season, the beginning of the Pisces season, but I feel like it's time for you to take action onto to your truth. Allow yourself growth. You feel this coming in. You 11-17. You feel this action taking place in yourself. You can hear your guides. I'm hearing mother as well, so I don't know how that resonates with you, but it's time for you to grow. You have been with the person that you're supposed to. I'm hearing spiritual baby as well. You have been in this world in 5D in astral with the person that you need to be with. You guys may have rebirthed a spiritual baby. You guys may have helped rebirth yourselves. But it's time to really move past that 3D land, the land of the matrix, and move more into a 5D consciousness. So that way you can do what you're needing to do in this lifetime. See 6 of Wands and move past all that bullshit, all the lessons that we done learned. We done worked too hard to get to where we are now. Do we really just want to let it all go? We've put it, I'm hearing Age of Aquarius as well. So I'm hearing we've put in a 12-11 as well. I'm hearing we have put in all the work. We have changed ourselves. We have done everything that we've needed to do. When we have seen these signs, whenever we've been guided to look something up, we have done that. And now it's time to step out of your shell. It's time for you to unmask yourself. 9 of Pentacles, that could mean stability, of abundance. That could also mean being single. But it is time for you to lay these burdens down and walk your path. You do have a different path, and I don't feel like where you are now, I don't feel like that is the best place for you to be. That's not what you've been wanting. That's not what you've been hoping for, is what I'm hearing. Something about this angel right here is like you are one of God's angels. You are one of God's angels, and it's time for you to be the star that you are. Can you see that? You are here on a mission. You are an angel. You are truth with the sword here. It's time to allow yourself to finish filling your cup up, because I feel like you're half full. I feel like you know what it is that you want. I just seen that judgment card. This is answering the call. Are you going to answer that call? It's like God is calling down to his angels. Are you going to answer your call, dude? Are you going to put down the burdens down and answer your call and allow this change to happen, so that way you can gain the knowledge that you're needing to move forward, to pass forward to children, is what I'm hearing. I also hear drugs as well. Drugs help you ascend. Drugs do help you wake the fuck up. That's how I went through my spiritual awakening. Well, not really drugs, but a lot of things threw me in my spiritual awakening. Drugs, yes, but also drugs really triggered my awakening, but I also had a near-death experience, so that helped me awaken too. After that, I could always feel my dad around me, and it was like he was my cord for me to stay alive. He was my cord of healing. So that sudden change is coming in, but you guys need to allow this ending to happen. Again, like I said, allow Saturn, Venus, and Pluto to do the work. Allow them to end things. Just sit back, go with the flow. Whatever happens, happens, dude. It's time for you to change that. It's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to gain balance. It's time for you to be your true self. It's time for you to finally have happiness. It's time for you. Yeah, see, Aquarius is so coming up so much in this. I actually got an Aquarius moon, so I'm a Leo sun, Aquarius moon, Sag rising. I'm a cusper in most of those, but it is what it is. Um, the star. The star with the 10 of cups. So endings are happening. You're moving forward. You're gaining that healing. You're gaining that confidence. New things are coming in. You're being more cherishable is what I'm hearing. You're allowing this downloads to come in. You're allowing this cord to come through you so that way you can change things and you can heal things and you can work with the Merkaba. I feel like the Merkaba is very, very strong, especially with the age of Aquarius. We're needing to gain that tree of life. The Merkaba is the tree of life, so is the Kabbalah is the tree of life. They call the tree of life many, many things, but it is the tree of life. That's what it is. So we're the Illuminati. Many things are changing. It actually looks like the pendants, the tree things, but this has the zodiacs on it. It's like a zodiac wheel beside the Merkaba, and the Merkaba is spilling water out and feeding the tree of life is feeding you now. Allow this to happen. Allow this change to happen, you guys. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness. So I'm going to get off here. I have to go take my grandmother to the doctor. So I will see you guys here in a little while. I will be going live again on YouTube tonight. You guys share out the video. If you haven't liked already, please like. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. I see you guys later. Peace out.